What's good, family? Happy pre-Friday Eve. Yes, I know some people say hump day, but you know, the optimist in me always looking forward to Friday. So happy pre-Friday Eve day. All right. So how y'all been doing? I am going to do a quick review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I'm going to just combine episodes 6 and 7 because I missed episode 6 last week. So I'm just going to combine it. I'm just going to jump right into it. Just thinking about whoever comes to mind. Okay, no particular order, not going scene by scene. All right. So last week on episode 6, we saw Shay Mack get the gig for Cardi's engagement to be the DJ. Right off the bat, Shay Mack, you being messy. Now let me back up and say, like, I always like root for the underdog, and I always saw Shay Mack as the underdog, and I didn't like how Jocelyn treated her she was on season 1, I believe. And so ever since season 1, I've been following Shay Mack like on social media, and she has a really, really great personality. She's funny, she's goofy. I think she's talented. I think that she's pretty or whatever. I know some people would disagree because, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder or whatever, but you know, she's not a terrible person or anything like that. I really like her. So when I saw that she was coming back for this season, I was so freaking excited because I love Shay Mack, and I'm like, finally we get to see like that bright, bubbly personality on the screen. As soon as you come in, you get in mess. I don't like Pooh. Pooh is messy. She's reckless. She has no class. She's tacky as hell. She's ratchet. Did I say ratchet already? Like, she is just a disgusting human being. I think so. And so to see Shay Mack get caught up with this fool, I knew nothing good was going to come of it or whatever, because I think Pooh was upset with Carly because they don't talk anymore or whatever. And so I don't know what the deal is exactly with her and Carly. She says her and Carly and her husband has some relations. Carly says no. I think the difference is, and I'm jumping around, y'all know I go off on a tangent. I think what the problem between Carly and Pooh is, Carly has leveled up. The man that she's with, he's not going to tolerate like the fuckery and the shit that Carly used to be involved in. And so in order for you to level up, you got to get rid of those fucking friends that are still going to try to like pull you down to their level. So Carly didn't have a conversation with Pooh to let her know, like, look girl, I love you, but you know, I'm changed. I got to fall back from, you know, the things that we were doing. Like, Carly should have like gave Pooh a conversation. That's where the problem is. There's no communication. Carly just went and just started acting brand new. Then Pooh started putting the business out there that Carly had some type of sexual contact with her and her husband. And then Carly really was like, I ain't fucking with her. Carly, you know you lying. You know you lying. I totally believe Pooh. Pooh might be a lot of things, but I really don't see her as a liar. The way she puts her own business out there and don't give a damn, she ain't gonna waste her time lying on somebody about something. So, I mean, Carly, if that's what you was into, that's what you was into. Shit. I mean, you grown. Everybody was consenting. That's what y'all did. That's what y'all did or whatever. But I wouldn't sit here and like act like that's like so unbelievable and unreasonable to think that Carly would have been in a threesome with a husband and wife. What? Not Carly. Come on now. Come on. This you we talking about. But Shay Mack ended up getting involved in that drama because she's friends with Pooh or whatever, and she feels some kind of way about Carly because she feel like Carly played her like, you know, oh, I don't know who you are, when Shay Mack says they used to be friends. Here's the thing, y'all gotta stop teaming up with bitches just because y'all have a mutual person that y'all dislike or having a problem with. That shit is so fucking corny. I can't stand that shit. Y'all friendship will never fucking last when it's based off of the hate or dislike for somebody else. And as grown as we are, why don't you know that? Like, Shay Mack, I could just shake you. I could fucking shake you. I want you to become a household name off of this show. Because you have a bright personality. You're funny. Like, you belong on the fucking TV. Why are you, like, coming in making fucking enemies? right off the fucking bat. Which I know that drama makes for good TV. Don't get me wrong. I understand that that's a special part of the formula. However, you gotta play the game, bitch. It's rules to this shit. It's levels to this shit. You can't just like come in the door like a goddamn bull in a China damn shop. A China dish shop. You can't do that, boo-boo. And then you go into war off of, you don't even have the problem with the bitch yourself. You like involving yourself with somebody else fucking drama, and this person is not even an OG castmate. Both of y'all asses can get booted off next season. You supposed to be making alliances so people will go to bat for you, like, well, no, keep her on the show. Y'all, I'm sorry, somebody parked beside me, and I hate when I'm in the car talking. Somebody parks beside me because I look crazy. Anyway, you supposed to be making alliances, because what you want to happen if they ever decide to ask you, you want people to go to bat for you. You want people to advocate for you. You don't do this. This is just not how you enter any fucking job on the first date. I'm just saying, you know, and especially over some drama that don't even fucking involve you. Like, you like totally involved yourself in that. They had nothing to do with you. You should not have let Pooh push you up to do that. So you get to the party, and then you announce in the microphone. Mind you now, Carly's paying you for this gig, and you announce into the microphone about the mess with Pooh or whatever. So that, all of that pops off or whatever. And I was so disappointed, because I was like, Shay, no, boo-boo, what is you doing? No, this is not what we gonna do. This is not what we gonna do. What the fuck? Girl, I'm gonna need you to get your shit together and learn how to play the game. You got a second chance on this show. If nothing else, you can become a household name. You can get like other opportunities based off of this show, but you gotta not fuck it up for an old ratchet ass bitch who don't even care about her business. That's one thing. That's rule number one. Never trust a bitch with your business who don't care about her business. And she put all her business out in the street, because from what I understand, in the streets of Atlanta, everybody understand that Pooh and her husband dibble and dabble into a little bit of everything, which that's them, ain't no judgment. But, you know, just putting it out there like that, she don't care about her business, boo. She ain't gonna care about you or your business. That's all I'm saying. Next, Mimi and the colorism. I ain't touching that. I'm not getting my blood pressure stressed. I mean, I'm not getting my blood pressure I'm not gonna work myself up today. I'm not gonna get my make my blood pressure rise. Trying to dissect all of the ways that Mimi does not understand colorism. I'm not going there today. We just gonna skip that. Who else comes to mind? Oh God, y'all, hitting the blank. Oh, Carly Red finds out that her husband to be has a baby. And like I said, I'm not going episode by episode. I'm just like combining the episodes or whatever. So she gets upset with him because he didn't tell her right away. You know what? I've been watching Carly Red since season 1, and I know that she's messy and she's this and she's that. But you know what? And I know a lot of you are going to say, you just not coming to that conclusion. She broke up with the man because he didn't tell her right away. When common sense tells you that he will want to explore what it is before he goes and tell you what's going on, because he can tell you on day one, but what's going to happen is you're going to fucking you're not going to be able to handle it for all of the days that you guys have to endure where you don't know, because it's going to take time to coordinate and schedule a DNA test. It's going to take time to get results back, and the time period might be 2 weeks, it might be a month, it might not even be a long period, but you're not going to get the answer to the question of whether he's a father in one day. And so throughout that whole time, you're going to be fucking aggravating this man. You're going to be having an attitude. Your relationship's going to suck. You're going to say a lot of things you don't fucking mean because you're emotional. There's no need to tell you on day one. I'm sorry. And I know a lot of you might disagree with me, but I would want to know what the fuck I'm working with before I even have that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not to mention, you ain't give the man time to process that he might have a fucking baby that he wasn't even expecting to have. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're making everything about you. And I know you probably said, well, damn, it's a whole baby and they're engaged. But the thing about it is, this baby came about prior to you being with them. It would be different if you guys were together and he had this baby on you, dump his ass. However, you know, this is a situation that just kind of fell upon both of you or whatever. So if you're saying you love your man and this baby came about prior to your relationship with him and he honestly did not know, he didn't find out about it until right about now, you really shouldn't hold that against that man. And I would say that's the one thing, the one time that I recognize some good in Mimi, because Mimi gets on my last motherfucking nerve because she is just as slow as molasses on a cold winter's day a lot of times to me. Just in regards to like relationships and things like that. I would never ask Mimi for advice on relationship, but she came in really, really good here. Her and Rashida actually, and Rashida actually is the expert on this. Rashida could tell you how to work yourself through this. She could write a book on it because Kirk done took her through so many changes, and they both was like, no, boo, you need to calm down. You need to go talk to him. You need to make this right. He's not going to tell you right off the bat. He's trying to see what is what. They were really, really good friends to Carly because Carly was about to fuck up the best thing that ever happened to her. And I hope that Mo does take her back. But she's like emotionally stunted. She has the emotional range. She's like a teenager. She's like a teenager to me. Like, you know how just I don't know, I can't explain it. She's not mature at all. Just seeing how she reacted to the situation, and she wasn't even willing to converse. Adults can converse about your problems. Not saying that means you're going to reach a resolution at the end of that conversation, or that you guys are going to like make some type of compromise or agreement, but at least converse, at least express what's going on in my head, what's going on in your head. That whole shutting down bullshit and get out and stuff when you know you don't even really mean it, because let's be honest, Jock took you through way more. All of these other cats you've been dealing with, they took you through way more. And I get that, you know, the whole baby thing is a trigger for you just because Jock and Life did that. But Carly, those men were with you and they had babies on you. This baby just fell out of the sky almost because the man didn't realize he had a child. Totally different situation. Totally different. Let's jump to Tiara Bird ass. I can't stand Tiara. She is like the epitome of all of, like, you took all of the stereotypes of a black woman and just like balled them up in a big ball, it would be her. She is such a fucking bird. Like, I wonder how many times has she been molested in her life? How many times has she been raped in her life? And I'm not being funny when I say that, but like, she reminds me a lot of my clients, and they live in dysfunction, and they have like these dysfunctional relationships, and they can't hold a lasting relationship because it's a lot of dysfunctional shit about themselves that they're not addressing. And she reminds me so much of them because a lot of them have been raped, a lot of them have been molested. Like they're promiscuous with men or women, whoever, you know, they have like a whole ass of kids and different fathers and things like that. Like, she really reminds me of them. So I just wonder, like, what happened to her in her young life that she has absolutely no self-esteem, no self-worth, and no self-respect, like any. And the fact that she keeps like, what pisses me off about her the most, she doesn't take any accountability for anything. Like, boo, when you went to jail, you and your baby daddy wasn't even together. He was with a whole nother bitch, Tommy. And then even after that, you went and got married to a whole nother man and had a whole nother baby. But everybody keeps talking over that. She's like, oh, that was a mistake. Oh, everybody told me I shouldn't have did it. And oh, that was just a mistake. You don't want to talk about that. No, boo-boo. You can't do that. You can't just say, well, you know what? I want to pick up where we left off. You know? And see, at the same time though, because I'm looking at how Scrap responds and stuff like that to her, and he's never definitive in the fact that, no, I don't want you, I don't want to be like, I don't want to be with you like that. Even with Moniece, when he and Moniece were talking, his whole thing is basically, I'm single, I ain't mean to hurt you. So you know what, never mind. Scrap, you still dicking Tiara down. That's why she's acting fool like this. That's exactly why she's acting fool like this, because you still dicking her down, and you're not telling her what it is that you want, and you're not telling Moniece what it is that what you want from her. And in the case of Moniece, you played yourself because you don't never have a product, and then somebody gives it to you and then you ask what the price is after the fact. No, y'all should have had some things established prior to you having a sexual relationship with him. If you're saying that you feel fucked up because you had a sexual relationship with him and now he's saying he don't want you, or he don't want, don't want to be exclusively with you, that's something that you should have established prior to giving up pussy. I'm sorry. It is what it is, because you can't take pussy back. You can't take it back. And whether he lied to you or whatever, yeah, he could lie to you, say he wants something, but that's totally different than you not even having a conversation about what it is that you want. Because that's very important, because clearly y'all are at two different crossroads right now. So maybe a conversation about what it is you expected would have helped. I'm just saying. But she's another one that can't date. As much as I like Fizz, and I love me some Fizz. Fizz is a fuckboy. Totally, truly, through and through. Fuckboy all day, every day. And the fact that she keep dealing with these people like rich dollars that don't mean her any good, that are like on this player fucking steez or whatever. She never learns her lesson. You're about like Tiara too, except for you know how to have sex without having a baby, unlike Tiara. Both of y'all bitches getting on my nerves because y'all letting this man play y'all. This man, like, after I saw this episode and I really peeped how he was not ever addressing whatever their concerns were. He was just trying to gloss it over and trying to divert their attention to another conversation, a conversation that he could control. I was like, okay, so you a super fuck boy because you know how to do the mind fucking thing too, and it works. It definitely works. But still, even though he is mind fucking Tiara, at the same time, Tiara still gets on my motherfucking nerves with her fucking antics. Like, the bitch is real life crazy. Moniece is real life crazy. And then even Tiara gonna go to Akbar to ask Akbar to set up like a meeting between her and Moniece. And see, I like Akbar. Akbar straight up. She was like, nah, bitch, I ain't doing that. Ain't nothing good gonna come of that. And I like Akbar's accent. Where is she from, y'all? Is she from Atlanta? Because she just trips me out every time she say tummy. I love me a good southern accent, y'all. I like Akbar. I didn't realize that she had been through like all of that shot in the head and all of that. I was just wondering, like, why she don't got her kids? Like, what is her backstory? I want to see more about Akbar. Ciara gets on my fucking nerves. Ciara is just dense. She's one of them people that they just dumb. You ever been around somebody they just dumb? They can't help it. They just dumb. Like, they really, real life, don't know nothing. Like, she could dress her ass off and her hair always laid and stuff like that. And, she done went and got on the table, got her little plastic surgery, and that's fine. That's what she want to do. But, like, as far as, like, common sense and logic and things like that, she is seriously lacking. Like, I don't know if I could hang around her for very long. Like, I gotta have some kind of intellectual stimulation a little bit. And I know this is love and hip-hop, and fuck you. It's my fucking guilty pleasure, okay? You hold your fucking side of judgment, okay? But at the same time, like, I don't know. I just couldn't have conversation with her, really, because there's a lot of stuff she don't understand. Just listening to her talk. The fact that she keep dealing with this dude BK, and it's just like, and then before that, it was, I forgot what her husband's name was, and he was just like a dog from fucking hell. I don't have respect for women who let men like dog them the fuck out, and they act like it's old fucking kid. Like, I just can't. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap up. Nothing else really caught my attention, and plus I'm about to run out of time, so so we'll come back and do this again next week. Next week it'll be better. I think I'm going to take notes so that I can actually remember everything that I want to say and all of the points I want to touch on. Anyway, guys, if you like the video, give me a like, leave me some comments, and as always, don't forget to subscribe. See you later. Bye.